Alright, what's up, guys? This is Walker here, and my friend Scrub Quad Pro. We're going to be giving you a little rundown of the March Madness so far. Today, there are the two final Elite Eight games. It's going to be Kentucky and Baylor, which is a 1 and a 3 seed, and UNC versus Kansas, which will be a 1 and a 2 seed. And this year in the tournament, there have been a lot of upsets, such as the first week which killed a lot of people's brackets. Lehigh beating Duke, and Norfolk State beating
Norfolk
Missouri.
State can blow me.
Obviously, we had Missouri winning the championship, so we were a little upset about that. But although there were a bunch of upsets, there hasn't really been a Cinderella team. The farthest that a double-digit seed team made it was Ohio, making it to the Sweet 16. They almost pulled off the upset against UNC, but they lost in overtime.
And NC State.
And NC State as well. So then today, the games, as you said earlier, Kentucky and Baylor.
Well, Kentucky and Baylor, I think it's the Ryan. You're so dumb. Sorry, there's a queer sitting over there. Anyway, Kentucky and Baylor, I think it's going to be the better of the two matchups. Kentucky, when you look at them, they're a bunch of freshmen pretty much destroying, and they're one-and-done people like Kidd-Gilchrist and Anthony Davis. Those two will both most likely be moving on to the NBA. So this is their only real shot to win a national championship. And then when you look at Baylor, you have their fast-paced, stifling defense that transitions into fast break points. So I think it'll definitely be a challenge for Kentucky to slow down the game speed of Baylor, but it'll definitely be a good game.
And also, the number one seeds, two number one seeds have already been knocked off. Michigan State lost to Louisville in the Sweet 16, I believe, and Syracuse lost last night to Ohio State in the Elite Eight. They actually got farther than I thought they were going to because they didn't have Fab Melo for the entire March Madness run. He was ineligible due to academic reasons. So they did get farther than a lot of people thought because he's such a dominating post presence. But so there are two number one seeds left, like we've been saying, Kentucky and UNC. And I believe Kentucky is going to make it to the finals. I think UNC is going to have a difficult time against Kansas, though, with the inside presence of Robinson for Kansas. Although UNC has Tyler Zeller, who's very good in the paint as well. So that should be a good matchup for post players. UNC is missing Kendall Marshall, their point guard, and they were having a little bit of trouble with that. Sorry.
The Hate Player 23 is so bad. Don't subscribe.
Anyways,
I'm peeing in your socks. I'm peeing in your socks.
They missed Kendall Marshall, and there was a couple tough games. Or the game against Ohio was tough because they didn't have their starting point guard. So it should be interesting against Kansas, who does have some solid point guard play. And he's trying to show us a picture of Anthony Davis because he's in love with him. But anyways, what are you doing? Who was that? You can see it on the screen.
Yeah, you can see a little bit. All right, forget it. Hate Player, go away. That is one ugly-looking kid.
Anyways, so in the Final Four matchups, who do you have in the Final Four?
Who do I have now, or who did I originally have?
Who do you have now? Who do you think will be in the Final Four?
Well, Ohio State and Louisville will be in the Final Four.
Okay.
And I'd definitely go with Baylor over Kentucky. I think they'll be able to get it done. I think they'll have a big game from Perry Jones III. And then I think I'd have to go with Kansas because I don't know if UNC is going to play Marshall, their best point guard, and one of the better point guards in the ACC. And I think that'll definitely give them a challenge because he pretty much runs the offense. So I definitely think Kansas will be able to. They'll have a little bit easier for them, and UNC has a work cut out. But I still think UNC could win it, but I would have to go with Kansas in this situation.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the same thing, except I will have Kentucky beating Baylor. I think that game's going to be really good because, like you were saying earlier, Baylor and their stifling defense, as well as they can just get up and down the floor. Their big men, is like Quincy Miller and Perry Jones III, are very fast, as well as Quincy Acey. And, they're not your typical big men that have to be slow and just kind of stay in the post. So that should be a really good game. Kentucky, they're fast, though, so they're definitely going to be able to keep up. It's definitely going to be a fast game, high-speed game. We got this kid throwing socks because he likes men. And so I think that's pretty much it. What?
Give me that.
I got a sock. I'm Walker. This is
Follow me on Twitter, Double D's.
You can also subscribe to him on YouTube, Scrub Quad Pro, as well as please subscribe, like, and comment this video. Sorry, it was kind of weird. We have this kid here.
The Hate Player 23.
The Hate Player 23. Look him up on YouTube and dislike all his videos. So sorry for this weirdness, and I'll be back making more videos as well. I was off for a little, but yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you.